I'm hoping to jump right into a battle royale game too, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You better keep fucking hoping.
Listen, when this game launches, viewership's not gonna be good. Okay, like, it'll be good for like a week, but then it's just gonna go. It's gonna slip right into that traditional sandbox view. It just felt like every single lobby that we're playing, like those matches felt dead to me. I mean, when I'm playing and I'm feeling, I got this like empty feeling of playing it. Like there's like the energy around the game when I'm playing. It's weird. When I'm actually, it just feels like it's low.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Dr. Disrespect, having finally gotten his hands on Halo Infinite PvP, had a lot to say about the game. Being such a large internet personality and very passionate gamer, his opinions do cast a dark shadow over Halo Infinite having its most impactful weekend yet. And despite his overwhelming negativity, he may actually have a point. Will Halo Infinite die at launch if it doesn't have a battle royale? Does it only take streamers and content creators to keep a game alive? Or is the gameplay itself the classic Halo gameplay that has been around for 20 years that can keep the game thriving post-launch? Honestly, I'm not too sure. Thank you for coming back to the channel. My name is Slick, and I am a content creator here at Breaking the Clutch. We do Halo videos. We love this franchise so much. That's why we've uploaded hundreds of videos on these games, and we really hope that you enjoy this video. So stick around to the end. We're gonna dig deep into Dr. Disrespect's points and see what he's really getting at when he says that he thinks Halo Infinite will die in a matter of weeks. Firstly, we should look at why Dr. Disrespect might believe this fact, as well as all the other content creators I showed speaking their opinions in the beginning of this video. Battle Royales took the world by storm, starting with PUBG, moving on to Fortnite, then into Call of Duty with Warzone, and then even further than that in multiple other games such as Apex Legends, and maybe even some more to boot coming down the line. The reason why these games are so popular with streamers in particular, and also viewers, is because A, viewers love watching really good players when they stream games, and B, streamers have the opportunity to maintain a very active audience for a prolonged period of time. There is no doubting the fact that Battle Royales alone draw in some of the largest viewership pools on Twitch and YouTube and the dead Mixer, rest in peace. Honestly, it would be kind of surprising for some of the larger companies such as 343 and Microsoft to produce a game without intentionally wanting a Battle Royale. And why not? Halo fans have actually gone to Twitter in the past to both be for and against the idea of a Battle Royale in Halo. And in my opinion, Halo might actually have one of the better natural sandboxes to allow for the functionality of a Battle Royale to do really well. If you think about it, we already have shields over shields to improve your durability and staying alive. We have things like ODSTs who fly in out of the sky and deploy to random places, say like on a map, to begin their battles. We already have an amazing sandbox of vehicles such as Warthogs, Mongoose plural, Mongoose, as well as Wraith tanks, Scorpion tanks, lots of interesting and dynamic vehicles, Hornets, Wasps, Falcons even, that allow the game to really be fleshed out in terms of a large, massive multiplayer experience. And honestly, sometimes I scratch my head at why people wouldn't want a Battle Royale, especially Halo fans. Alright, I do understand the perspective that if you have a Battle Royale, that pulls away players from normal matchmaking. I think that's a valid concern, but I also think that most of the time people who play social are willing to go play a Battle Royale. Think of your most recent experiences with Call of Duty. If you don't like Call of Duty, that's totally fine, but let me give you a vague idea. You've got custom games, which you can totally do sweaty PvP matches against your friends if you'd like. You've got a social matchmaking experience. You've got a ranked matchmaking experience. And then you even have your Battle Royale. You have big team battle events and some other game modes. I'll admit that there is the potential for large congestion when developers strive to create 7 or 8 different game modes, social, ranked, customs, Forge, go even deeper, Battle Royale, do big team, and you know that spreads the developers pretty thin in terms of map design and different functionality of the games. But the thing is that Halo, at its deep-rooted core, is pretty applicable to all of those variants. It does just fine. Once again, I don't want to delve into the side that is against Battle Royales, because I totally do get your perspective. I could see why you wouldn't want a Battle Royale, and I think that's totally fine. But I urge you to think that maybe, just maybe, a Battle Royale wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen to Halo. Another thing that really makes me scratch my head is that 343 publicly announced years ago that a Battle Royale was not coming to Halo Infinite. But then we started catching on to little tips that are directly proving the opposite of that reality. And why would this be? Why would 343 say, nope, we're not doing a Battle Royale, and then have all this content that they're finding in leaks throughout the flight and different things like that? Why would Dr. Disrespect 1 week complain about the fact that 343 and Halo Infinite are not going with a Battle Royale, all these content creators, and then the next week be all about the fact that there could be this crazy event with 300 player Battle Royales and crazy cool map and weapon designs and something unique for Battle Royales and Halo in such a rapid succession? It honestly doesn't make any sense.
No shot, dude. No way.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be like it's two from what I've heard, 300 players, set loot, power weapons on the map, and maps designed around these power weapons and locations and points of interest. This is all inside information I'm receiving, and it's gonna feel really good. Supposedly, like we're super optimized. I mean, if this first technical alpha test was any resemblance of that, they're gonna knock it out of the park.
But you know what does make sense? Microsoft changing the path that 343 had set for themselves. This wouldn't be the first time that had happened. I'm not sure if any of you Halo fans out there remember this really interesting game called Halo the Master Chief Collection, where there was this amazing setup and it was just going to be Halo 2 Anniversary with all of the Halo 2 maps remade and matchmaking just as it was back in 2007, but it turned into every Halo game on one single disc. And if you remember that being the case, then you know that there was a lot of drama that went down with the MCC. I dare say this, 343 went down the track of saying, no, we are not doing a Battle Royale. And then Microsoft, after a couple of weeks and months of doing a lot of market analysis and research and seeing what the community had to say, finally came around the corner and was like, hey, a Battle Royale is probably doable for you guys, so why don't you just do it? And by that, I mean Microsoft just straight up told them, you have to do this. Now I want to explore something that Doc said in the early on portion of this video, and how he specifically stated that he thinks Halo Infinite will be dead in 1 to 2 weeks, dead in the water without a Battle Royale. Will that be the case? In my opinion, I highly doubt that. I think that the Halo scene has been struggling for so long. The Halo games that have come out in the past, 4 and 5, were so abysmal that Halo fans just fell apart and disappeared. They just couldn't stand it anymore. It strayed too far away from the original dynamic of 1, 2, and 3. Even Reach kind of stepped out of those boundaries. But the point is this, Halo Infinite is a return to Halo's roots. They have Joseph Staten on the team, designing the campaign and the entire world around Halo Infinite. It's going to be an open world campaign experience. Yeah, we're not going to have co-op at launch, and that does really suck. Yeah, we're not going to have Forge at launch, and that does really suck. But that's likely not because of a team constraint, considering this is one of Microsoft's largest investments into gaming ever in history. It's actually more likely that there's so much content that it is physically impossible, given a normal game release time constraint and a multi-month delay, to keep up with it on time. Does that mean without a Battle Royale that Halo Infinite will fall flat on its face? I say no, because of those facts. However, I will say this. Battle Royales do absolutely draw in content creators and streamers to the scene. With an incredible esports scene seemingly coming down the pipeline with the first tournament in Raleigh coming up in December, with even a $250,000 prize pool so soon after launch, basically a fun tournament for $250,000, I think that we have a lot to look forward to. And I honestly think that with these strange leaks and these odd teasers coming from content creators that it might actually be in the cards still. Honestly, we need streamers to keep this game alive. Halo Infinite has a 10-year plan. There's no way that 343 is not going to sustain that with extra content such as new game modes or new takes on the game itself or the sandbox like Battle Royale. It almost just fits perfectly. That being said, it doesn't just take streamers to keep a game alive. If a game is good enough, people will still stream it and create content from it and come back to the esports events, play the ranked gameplay and playlists that they have, as well as unlock all the challenges and explore the deepest realms of campaign. We know this because everyone who is in the Halo community, most of you watching this video right now, have not given up hope for a game that certainly should have been dead 10 years ago. And that's because we love this series so much. That being said, I wanted to put a bookend on this point from Dr. Disrespect in a way that kind of takes his seemingly malicious passion to kind of turn it into a more forward-looking thought process. No, Halo likely won't die right away if it doesn't have a battle royale, but if it does, it will exceed much more so into the future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you made it all the way to the end. If not, that's totally fine. If you don't want to like and subscribe, totally fine. Just leave a comment in the comment section below telling us what we could do to do better. We love your feedback, and it's the only way that I'm going to make better content going down the road. Once again, thank you so much. This is Slick from Breaking the Clutch, and we'll see you guys next time.